Hello, my name is William Luanga from Futuristic Pro Concept right here at 2022 CES. I'm here with the gentleman here. Introduce yourself. What's your name?
Hi, William. I'm Jim Verpelit. I'm the Director of Brand Marketing and Communications for Electric Last Mile Solutions.
So what do you have? I'm completely like what can you explain more
Yeah,
about?
well,
what-
Electric Last Mile Solutions, we're a commercial EV manufacturer. We actually have two products. The first one on display is behind you. This is our urban delivery. It's a Class 1 delivery vehicle, all electric, in the market today, and something we're excited about because it's the only commercial EV for sale in the US today. There really isn't a competitor for this for small delivery vans right now in the market. So excited about having it at CES.
Thank you so much for sharing and then the rest.
Absolutely.
Hello, my name is William from Futuristic Pro Concepts right here at CES 2022. I have a gentleman here is going to share with us what they have right now. What's your name?
Hello there, my name is Sampath Putta and I'm an application engineer working for Rodi and Schwarz. We make wireless test solutions for testing technologies all the way from GSM to Wi-Fi and even to compliance tests for FCC guidelines. So you can do like broad variety of tests with us. And today here I have a short demo for Wi-Fi 7 testing, which is the latest in the technology,
Okay.
like Wi-Fi domain. So let me show you a quick walkthrough of our instrument. So we have 16 ports on the instrument. You can do multiple device testing as well as different technologies as well. So let me show you in the screen here. So we have a generator that is playing Wi-Fi 7 signal, that's 6.9 gigahertz. And then we are doing the loopback measurement of the same instrument. Then let's go to the workspace and show you the demodulated result. As you can see here, this is a 4096 QAM that's demodulated and being shown with the stats of AX power measurement as well as the EBM result. As you can see, the scheme, it's 4096 QAM, pretty crystal clear. With a clear signal source, you can get even better EBM performance. Currently, with the loopback, we are going up to negative 48 dB of EBM performance.
Yeah. Thank you. So where can they reach you? Is there a website or you help them?
Reach our website, rodiandschwarz.com.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is William Luanga from Futuristic Pro Concept right here at CES 2022. So I have a gentleman here to explain about the product or services they have. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Ken Jen.
Could you tell us more about your services or what you do?
Yeah, our company, Morai, is a South Korean startup. What we do is we're a simulation company and we provide simulation testing solutions for autonomous vehicle companies. So engineers who develop self-driving cars, they can use our simulations to test and see if their cars don't cause accidents or can drive in all sorts of different unsafe conditions and make sure that their systems perform as intended.
Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, so for patients, people that can really
Yeah, helps them sit up and sit down and stand up off the toilet. Yeah, so keeps them independent and keeps them in their home rather than them having to go to a nursing care facility because they can't lift themselves up and down off a toilet.
Oh, so this is portable, so you can. Wait a minute. So
Well, it would be for in-home.
in home,
Or,
like,
like-
so they can move it like out, so they don't have to go walk, right?
Well, yeah,
No,
so it sits them down and helps them stand up. Like people can't get up when they're old, you know?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I
they sit down and then they're stuck. They
They're
can't. They're like, someone
stuck.
help me! I can't get up. I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah, I
you
get
know?
it.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is a new feature that has the hygiene. So a lot of people that have these issues have a trouble with keeping themselves clean. So we have the bidet feature where it, washes their body. So hot water, blow dry as well, and then the heated
So
seat.
how do you connect it to replace the actual
It goes right over your toilet, so you connect
Oh,
it to
it
the water.
goes, yes.
Yeah,
So
so you just take off your toilet seat,
Yes.
and this goes over the toilet, so it's your new toilet.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So how much
This one is $29.99. This one's $1,500. So this is a basic lift, but a lot of people are okay with this. This one, however, helps with the hygiene aspect of it, so to help wash them.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Absolutely, yeah.
so what is it?
This is our virtual dissection table. So right now we're looking at one of our cadavers. So this guy is a male. He actually passed away in his mid-30s from lung cancer. So we can go through, we can see, kind of how he passed. We can kind of dice him up to take a look inside and learn a little bit more about his anatomy. So I can move layer by layer, structure by structure through different parts of this cadaver. And on top of that, I can see, how these cadavers were actually obtained as well. So to give a little bit of background, these cadavers were submerged at the time of death in this sort of blue freezing agent, and then physically sliced in 0.2 millimeters, and a photograph was taken at each one of those different millimeter segments. So with all these stacked photographs, we've gone through and traced out this cadaver so that we have every structure be as accurate as possible to give students and healthcare professionals a realistic view of what a digital cadaver would be. So primarily these are used in anatomy education and for training, but you also have a clinical aspect to them. So we can load in, with this I can give another idea, but I'll jump over to here first. So this, for example, is actually a patient with COVID. So here we have a CT scan that we've loaded into our table. You can see in the back of the lungs here, some fragments of what COVID did to their lungs. It basically, has the ability to kind of make some scar tissue towards that backside. And so you can see the full 3D view of that as well. You can see into the side of the lungs, into the back of the chest. And if I wanted to get a different view, I can from here open up his lungs so I can take a better look at how many masses have kind of formed. And we can kind of see throughout here as we move through the lungs. There's more dense tissue than there should be. There's a bit of scarring in the back of the lungs as well.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Frederick from Algorithmic Perfumery. This is the Algorithmic Perfumery machine. People can create their own perfume if they go to everyhuman.com. And on everyhuman.com they can answer a questionnaire. And then the questionnaire is basically the answers of the questionnaire are interpreted by artificial intelligence. And the artificial intelligence then creates 3 unique formulas. And you can then decide to purchase, and then, or if you're online, we will ship it to you. And if you're on a physical location, whether it's in Europe or it's in the US or in the Middle East, then you basically can go to one of our locations and you can produce it. So basically you get a code, you type in the code, and then the machine will produce while you're there. The magic of the creation is happening in front of your eyes.
So is there a way you can just demonstrate a little bit how can you do the coding and everything? Is that a bit?
Yeah, so for
like
instance,
show me something, a little process.
So then I get a lot of questions, and I basically answers the question. So where did I grow up? In the countryside. What city do I currently live in? I live in Breda, in the Netherlands. And then basically, what gender I am. I'm a man. And so basically, you go to all these questions.
Yes.
And after you've finished all the questions, then basically the AI will generate for you 3 unique formulas. Let me answer the questions fast, because then I'm going to show you. So I'm I'm a lover, and I'm a sibling. Oh, and now the internet goes away. Wait, the internet is so bad.
Absolutely, yeah.
So what is it?
This is our virtual dissection table. So right now we're looking at one of our cadavers. So this guy is a male. He actually passed away in his mid-30s from lung cancer. So we can go through, we can see, kind of how he passed. We can kind of dice him up to take a look inside and learn a little bit more about, his anatomy. So I can move layer by layer, structure by structure through different parts of this cadaver. And on top of that, I can see, how these cadavers were actually obtained as well. So to give a little bit of background, these cadavers were submerged at the time of death in this sort of blue freezing agent, and then physically sliced in 0.2 millimeters, and a photograph is taken at each one of those different millimeter segments. So with all these stacked photographs, we've gone through and traced out this cadaver so that we have every structure be as accurate as possible to give students and healthcare professionals a realistic view of what a digital cadaver would be. So primarily these are used in anatomy education and for training, but you also have a clinical aspect to them. So we can load in, with this I can give another idea, but I'll jump over to here first. So this, for example, is actually a patient with COVID. So here we have a CT scan that we've loaded into our table. You can see in the back of the lungs here, some fragments of what COVID did to their lungs. It basically, has the ability to kind of make some scar tissue towards that backside. And so you can see the full 3D view of that as well. You can see into the side of the lungs, into the back of the chest. And if I wanted to get a different view, I can from here open up his lungs so I can take a better look at how many masses have kind of formed. You can kind of see throughout here as we move through the lungs. There's more dense tissue than there should be. There's a bit of scarring in the back of the lungs as well.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Terrence First, and I'm here with Remain. So essentially what we do is we help men and women with kinky curly hair find products best suited for their hair type. So what we do is we take the data through a hair care quiz where you answer simple questions for about 5 minutes about your hair and what you kind of do with it. And through that, we kind of find products best suited for you. So we wanted to help solve the issue for men and women with natural hair, because when we start off on our hair journey, it's very hard to find products specifically catered toward us. So we just kind of want to make that process so much easier and smoother for you.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you.
And natural hair is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Exactly. So definitely, you're doing a great
and we
job.
just want to help support you along with your journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also want to help build a community through that as well, where you can kind of talk to people and have conversations about, oh, I really like this product, or I really didn't like this product. So it's just like a whole app or a platform that kind of like has that conversation and creates that community for people with natural hair.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'll let in, what's her name? India Ree?
We are Remain.
And all the black sisters that to come to you.
Yes, we of course. We want to help all of our women out there who are struggling to find products suited for them. We just want to make that so much easier for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Go.
Hi, my name is Lisa Haynes, and I'm the founder of Boyd. Boyd is a vanity and patented smart hair handbag. Our classic model features a vanity with lights and mirrors. You're able to pull the mirrors forward and put items behind it as a pocket. You're able to customize it and engrave your name or anything you'd like on there. It has an on and off button. In the event that you didn't want to have the lights, you can still use the mirrors. It turns off when you close it and turns back on when you open it. So this is our classic model. We also have our X model, which is our half vanity, half smart mirror handbag. It's connected to our app, the Void app. It syncs with your phone, and it will show you your schedule. You can add notes. It syncs with your location. It can show you the weather, date, time. You're able to add images or videos, GIFs. If you're into NFTs or digital assets, you're able to showcase that as well. If you have any QR codes off of a menu or something, you're able to use your app and take a picture, and it will pull that up on the bag. You're also able to open up any links. You can copy
Thank you. So the first one is this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what does that go in
This is the classic model. So this is just the mirror and the lights.
Okay.
For people who are on the go, if they're in an Uber, at an airport,
Yes.
on the train, they're able to have the vanity full lights and mirrors, and also able to store their phone. It can include makeup.
Okay.
For girls who are in the hair industry, or makeup, or nails, or if you are into lashes, you can always adjust, and you always have something on the go. For women who are in content creation, social media, and they're always out and doing stuff, they always have something with them. So it's a great accessory to have. It's an it girl must-have.
Okay. What about this? The one you were talking about, the app? Like I didn't get it exactly. You're talking about the app. Like which one? Is that the same? What you connected to?
Yeah. So our app is featured in the Apple Store,
Okay.
so iPhone Store. You're able to get our Void app, and it has all of these features where it syncs to your calendar on your iPhone, and it will show you what you have to do today. So if you have a flight at 8 a.m., it will make sure to have that listed. If you have a note, a reminder, stop by the bank, the grocery store, whatever that is, it will show you. If you have a new cool NFT that you just want to have with you as you go along to showcase if you see anybody, you can always input that there. As you change locations, I traveled from Miami to Houston. It will adjust your location and show you where you are, what's the weather like, what's the time and date, so all of those things.
Wow, impressive. I like this. It's pretty. It's highly futuristic. Love that. Yeah, I love that. Pretty.
And this time here is patented.
Wow. All right. So that's it. So this is your product. This is your invention. Wow. Great job.
Thank you.
Proud of you. It is.
It's an AI human, which is based on AI synthesis technology. So basically, this person sitting right here is made of synthesis technology, but it's based on real human.
Oh, that's real.
Yeah. So we filmed a real human to synthesize the AI human.
Wow. So can you activate it, put it on live, and have any questions that we can try out?
Yes. You can ask any questions.
Okay.
But this will be run by the scenario this time because those are demo version of the AI human.
Yeah.
So, but in case you want to use this AI human for banking or
Yeah, for banking, I've seen like the one neon. Yeah. Yeah. So is that so for banking? So definitely you can use this for. Okay. And then oh, wait a minute.
The first thing you do is you go to everyhuman.com, and then you do start the experience. You have to register. So I'll make an account. I have an account. Let's do this one. And you have to give the password. Oh, I need to have the same account. Wait. Give me a second. The password is not. I don't give the.
And this is
Yeah?
one of our
So that's also
best-selling one. Best-selling one. This is actually a cat, and actually you can pet it. You can have some reaction with this. And, you put any food or beverage on the trays, and you press which table are you gonna go.
Oh, so it's that
it can go help you deliver the food and beverage with no physical contact between.
Well, so
people.
this is very good, especially in times of like
the
COVID.
time. The COVID
So how does it? So it's got the build. So it knows the table. Like if you.
Yes. The first time when we did a deploy in a restaurant, we will push the machine, go through the whole restaurant, and at the meantime, all the sensors will try to create a 3D model of the restaurant. And after that, we just need to set up. This desk is table 1, table 2, table 3. As to take an example, we set only 2 tables because the limitation of the space. Okay, let's say I want to put some food on the second tray. You press this and go to table 2.1. Let's say point 1. And this here, I put a cup of coffee to table 2, and then you press start, and it will go there automatically. And when it reaches to the customer, the light, there is LED lights here.
Also, it indicates them. Say if I'm sitting like right here.
Yeah. And this is your.
So what is gonna be mine is what it's gonna say. Say for instance, if I'm sitting on the table, what lights up? Like the number?
Okay. What's your question again?
No, like so it lights up the number. Like where do I know my tray number?
Your
Like,
tray number.
yeah, my table.
Okay.
How will,
the table actually.
now how would I know? Oh, it lights up blue for my food.
Yes.
Okay.
It goes to your table,
And then
it gets blue, it gets the light, and you know which tray belongs to you. And there's a sensor in every tray. If you take the wrong food, it will give you some notification.
Wow.
And you can also know what's happening on your mobile, our system, and also for some models you can control them with your watch, with your smartwatch. So it really helps the restaurants a lot.
Yes, because you know what, that's a good idea with the COVID.
Yes.
Wow.
And also, you know, there is a lot of people resigning from the restaurant and the cafe shops. So actually, we're a lack of labor, and these robots can help them to solve the problem, help the restaurant owners to solve this problem.